magandang tanghali! Nailigtas ako ng Love Radio na para sa akin ay may tunay na malasakit sa mga pusong sugatan.
Ganito yung sabi ko sa asawa ko, sorry, iniiyakan ko yung ibang lalaki. Kasi 20 years kami, tayo 15 lang.
Bakit siya? Ang dami namin, actually napakarami naming tanong. Bakit si Princess? Bakit? And it was really painful to see her there.
Nakakatawa nung when you messaged me. So ang unang reaction ko was, OMG for real, are you actually messaging me right now? Tapos, okay, nonchalant lang tayo. Hi, Miss Karen, how are you? What can I do for you?
Oh my God, I was watching your videos, ha? Galing mo.
Ayan, so Karen, this is our weekend
Wow!
home.
Ang ganda dito, ha? Alam mo, I love Laguna.
Oo.
I love Laguna.
Nakaka-fresh yung hair.
Malamig. Look at this. So, super nice. How long have you had this Santa Rosa weekend home?
Ay, say
Hello!
hi! This is my son na parang sa sobrang mahiyain.
Ay,
This is a mic.
what is your name?
What's your name? Prince.
Prince. So, ang mga anak po niya, Princess and Prince.
Kasi ako ang reyna ng radyo.
Ah,
At ang asawa ko ang hari ng aming bahay. Kung
Okay.
magkakanak sana kami noon, may Duchess pa, Duke.
Oh,
Feeling royal blood, nakakainis. So yan, so this
I
is
love
our
it.
home.
Oh my
diba?
gosh.
Fun na fun.
Uy, natuwa
Fun na fun.
naman ako.
Oh, diba?
Ito yung trip sa Lapland, umiere dito.
Correct. Favorite ko rin sa vlog mo yung when you went to Holy Land. And this is
Oh
our
my-
miracle girl,
You are Princess. Princess, you are a miracle girl. Ito siya. So, How old are you?
I'm 11 years old
11 years old. 11 na siya now.
Yes.
And nung nagkaroon siya ng life-threatening na viral infection, ilang taon siya noon?
How old are you?
I was 8 years old po when it
You were
happened.
8. My gosh, do you know you are a miracle child?
Yes po.
Ang galing. Do you know your story? Napanood mo sa YouTube ng mami mo. And anong feeling mo when you see it?
I feel inspired po kasi I went through something that not a lot of people get to face every
Galing.
And now, I'd like you to meet ang dahilan kung bakit may itsura mga anak ko. Pumili tayo na may itsura. My husband.
Oh my God! Hello, Ren! Hi, Ren. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Ito pala ang love sa buhay niya.
Yan siya.
Ito yun. So, I wanna i-tour natin itong part na to. Can
Okay.
you show me?
This used to
Oo.
be the garden area.
Garden to.
Kaya lang, na-realize ko, hindi naman ako plantita. Even if the space is small, we're fond of big things. Kung papansin ninyo,
You're right.
yung accent share, it's big, even if the sala is not really big. So, gusto namin. So, we wanted to...
Oh, look at that.
To have a space na parang museum type. Ito ay ginawa ng fan.
Ang ganda.
Oo, ginawa yan ng fan.
Wow, the wedding day, Ren!
Yes.
My gosh, the wedding day. How long have you been married?
15 this year.
15 years.
Yes.
Oh, praise God for that. Ang ganda yan,
Oh, di ba?
May video ka niyan.
Lumang-luma. Meron.
Oo.
As I said, I was
Wait,
a recording artist.
Wait. Eto ka noon?
Yes. During that time, parang, eto na yun. Nagpa-pictorial ako ng ganyan. Wala ba akong stylist? Yan.
Oo, ibang-iba, dear. Ibang-iba. Alright. Tinan mo naman.
Diba?
Kapag na in love.
Dimples.
Artistahin ang
Oh,
dating.
correct.
Artistahin ang dating, di ba? DJ Nicole ng Love Radio. Pinanindigan mo ang pag-ibig, ah.
Of course. True lalot, walang halong eklavu. Isang magandang feeling. Yan, ang love. Of course.
Sikat kang radio DJ. Ang pinakasalan mo, ang fan mo. How did that happen?
I would say it wasn't planned. I've always, fan ako ng love eh. Meaning, kahit na ilang beses ako nasaktan in the past, I always find another new love. Parang ganon. So, I've never imagined that I would actually marry a listener. ang naisip ko yung pwedeng co-DJ or anyone that I will meet in events or mula sa ahensya, ganon, hindi listener. Kasi ang theme namin sa Love Radio is crazy. So if you're a crazy Love Radio DJ, then automatically you get crazy listeners. So ang lagi nga sinasabi namin, para maging Love Radio DJ ka, dapat may saltik ka. So yung mga nakikinig, feeling ko may saltik. So parang hindi ko naiisip na, okay, mayroon akong pwedeng pakasalan na may saltik. I came from a relationship na medyo hindi maganda. So, na-scam na naman ako sa pag-ibig. Nakakaloka. Kala ko pera lang nasa scam, pati pala sa pag-ibig nasa scam. So parang that time, I didn't want to go into a relationship. I said earlier na parang fan ako ng love. Okay lang sa akin mag-try, masaktan, tas mag-try ulit magmahal until finally I find the one true love na pwede kong pakasalan. But that last relationship that I had, sobrang bigat niya na sabi ko sa sarili ko, baka hindi na lang muna or I'll not force it or I'll not look for it. Wala lang. But then suddenly, si Love Anyover, she's really part of our love story. Kasi she was the one who messaged me. Uy, meron akong friend. Nakita niya kasi sa Friendster. Oh my gosh, ang luma ng Friendster. Nakita niya sa Friendster yung post ko na magkasama tayo. He really wants to meet you. Okay lang ba na ibigay ko yung number mo, ganyan. Tapos, ako naman, pwede. Pero yun nga, my mindset is, baka hindi rin or pwedeng hindi ko sagutin. So when I gave my number, nag-message din agad. So hindi ko masyadong pinansin. But one time, nag-good morning siya. I replied with, good morning, I'm so sleepy. Tapos sabi niya, gusto mo ng coffee? Tapos ako, sanay kasi ako sa ganon. Nasasabihin ng listener, magpapadala ako dyan, gusto mo ng ganito, pero hindi naman talaga. So sabi ko, okay lang, sige, ganyan. Tapos, after a few minutes, may dumating, maliit na lalaki, maitim, bungal, ang daming tato. Mukhang hindi ka tiwala, sorry na po. Mukhang hindi ka tiwala. Tapos sabi ko, walang hiya ka, Love Anyover. In my mind, ito talaga yung mapakita mo sa akin, ganyan. But when he came in, ang sabi niya, bigay po ni boss yung kape. Tapos sabi ko, boss. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya. Ganon. So, and few days, ganon ulit. Nagpapadala siya, then different people na mga hindi mo kang katiwa-tiwala. So sabi ko, kung ganito yung itsura ng mga tao niya, kasi boss ang tawag hindi ko alam kung inutusan, ano na itsura nung master, di ba? So, curiosity got ahead of me. So, one time, nung may dumating na naman, after I ad-lib, sabi ko, labas tayo, kitain ko yung boss mo. Yun. So, nung lumabas kami, he was outside the doors of the Manila Broadcasting Company. Tapos nakita ko siya, 6-footer, moreno, lumit yung boses ko.
Nung nakita mo siya, nagustuhan mo siya?
Oo, kasi yan ang template ko always. Matangkad, moreno, na pogi. Yan yung lagi kong template. Yun yung gusto ko na itsura. So, may dimples. May dimples pa. So, add-on niya. Tapos, yun na. Nung nag-hello siya, he was very shy. Actually, he's a very shy person. After that quick encounter, he got into the car, tapos nag-message siya sa akin na, okay lang bang mag-ask for a date? Tapos ako naman, di naman ako maarte, crush ko na siya agad when I first saw him. Tapos sabi ko, okay.
Pero very rare na ang sikat na personalidad i-date ang fan.
Yes.
That's rare.
Pero,
hindi ka natakot?
Hindi. Kaya siguro ako lagi nasa-scam sa pag-ibig. Pag pogi na agad, wala na masyadong questions. Hindi naman din. Because nung na-meet ko siya, he asked me to meet his mom already, parang after 2 meetings. Honestly, hindi ko iniisip na, wow, I'm so popular, fan yung mapapangas. Hindi. It was just, mas more on, okay, may itsura ka, mabait ka, mukhang pwede, diba? So, let's go, let's do this. Ganyan.
Alam mo, ang mga netizens, iba-iba ang sinasabi nila. Sinabi nila, you married your fan na dating security guard. Ano ba ang totoo?
Hindi. Hindi, he guards my heart. Yun na lang. Yun, hindi, he's not. He used to work for the government. Yun, so let's keep it at that. Yun lang yung, I think if if, di ba, as I said, hindi ko iniisip that I'm popular, hindi eh. Pero kapag ka merong bashing tsaka batikos, doon ko naiisip na, para pag-usapan ako, baka nga may
Ano ang pinakamasakit na sinabi nila? I mean, there's nothing wrong kung security guard ang isang tao, pero clearly, hindi yun ang trabaho
Hindi.
niya.
Well, you know naman yung mga netizens, hindi naman talaga nila alam yung buong picture. Ako, it's not really during that time na may sinasabi sila about his job. It was more of when I had kids already. Nung nabuntis na ako, tapos meron kasi akong condition called umbilical hernia. So yung pusod ko, parang ang laki niya talaga, parang hello pusod ako, ganun siya. Nagkaroon ako ng maternity shoot. Tapos they really bashed that, ano ba naman yan, nakakadire, hindi man lang naisip, ang pangit ng pusod, siguro pangit yung magiging anak niyan, hindi na nahiya, may pinakita pa talaga yung tiyan, yung mga ganon. I think,
Grabe.
very hurtful when it involves the kids eh. Yung kaming dalawang mag-asawa, kaya namin because we're adults and we know the whole picture. Pero pag may kids na tinitira ang pangit naman nung anak, ay nako, siguro lalaking ano yan. Dun ako, sa akin yun yung pinaka-hurtful eh. Yung sa akin, sanay na din tayo sa ganun eh.
And how did you deal with that?
Well, I posted it. Kasi I replied to it eh, yung ano na yun, yung body shaming. I posted it and nag-trend din siya for a while kasi people were actually saying, you don't body shame, especially a woman carrying a child. That's such a miracle, di ba? That's God's, di ba, ang sabi nga nila, the closest to God's love is always a mother's love, unconditional. So, how can you bash a pregnant woman?
Magandang babae. Ako po si Nicole Yala mula sa overall #1 radio station, ang 90.7 Love Radio. Kailangan pa bang i-memorize yaan na nagsasabing, aanin mo pa ang taong maganda kung pumapangit naman pagkatabi ko na.
Heartbroken ka palagi noon, nala-love scam ka.
Yes!
Okay,
Pero one time naging kabit ako, hindi ko alam! Ito yung huli!
No.
Yes!
Kasal pala?
Kasal pala, hindi ko alam.
Hindi niya sinabi?
Hindi niya sinabi. Because yun nga, I don't research much about the person. Pag type ko, edi type ko. And I feel like it's really God telling me na, anak, hanggat hindi mo natututunan yung lesson sa mistake, mangyayari siya ulit sa'yo. Yun, that's why ilang beses ako na-scam sa love.
And etong si Renz, what did he teach you about love?
Na ganito pala yung feeling ng prinsesa. Ganito pala yung feeling ng reyna. Kasi ako, I'm so much of a giver. I'm always the one who gives. I'm always the one who sacrifices. It's always me. And I like doing it. When Ren came, he made me feel the other way around eh. Na ito yung, na pag binigyan kita ng bulaklak, hindi mo deserve ang isang dosena. Kailangan 12 dozens. Or kapag ka, iniisip ko pa lang, nagawa na niya. For example, sasama siya sa isang event. Hindi ko pa iniisip, pero nandiyan na lahat ng mga possible na gamot just in case mag-migraine ako during the event, just in case masuka ako, magutom or whatever. Ganun siya. And sabi ko, ganito pala yung babae. Ganito pala yung feeling na ikaw naman yung pinagsisilbihan because that's his love language eh.
Did you ever think mahanap mo yun sa isang listener,
Hindi.
sa fan?
Hindi. God is just so amazing that He gives you surprises every now and then. Hindi ko naisip that I would actually marry somebody na nakikinig sa akin. Diba?
Isipin mo na in love siya sa'yo by listening to you.
Yes! Sa aking boses!
Hindi to TV, di mo nakikita mukha niya. Alam mo na ba itsura niya, no?
Hindi talaga.
Oh, wow. Okay, kailan ka nagkagusto? Isipin mo, di mo alam itsura.
Nung pinakita sa akin siya ng friend ko, si Lavanya Ver, yung picture niya,
Oo.
doon nag-start na. Hiningi ko na yung number, lahat.
Oo. Pero pinakikinggan mo siya all the time.
Yes. With my
Right.
mom.
With your mom.
Ay,
Yes.
hindi!
With my mom.
Hindi!
Yeah.
I'm
Sabi ng
also
mami ko.
mom! Also mom! Also mom!
Oh, yeah.
And your girlfriend.
Yes.
What did you like about her nung pinakikinggan mo?
Nakakatawa talaga. Nakakawala ng pagod.
Isipin mo pag-ibig yan, nakakawala ng pagod.
Yes.
Ganun talaga. Daig ng komedyante ang maganda.
Pero why did you think of courting her? Alam mo, ang daming mga fans or listeners or viewers, may gusto silang artista or celebrity. Hinahangaan nilang from afar.
Yeah.
Hindi nila iisipin na ligawan.
Siguro dahil
Did you feel something?
yeah. Plus, yung mom ko talaga, love team siya talaga. Sobra, pinag-uusapan namin siya. Hindi ko pa siya nakikita nun. I don't know, pero nakita ko siya. Yun na alam ko siya na.
Dear,
Sariwa.
Ang haba ng buhok, guys.
Oh, di ba?
Pero, alam mo, nabash ka din, ha? Oh, did that hurt?
Siguro, sa
Yung
umpisa.
totoo,
Sa umpisa. Sobra.
Kasi parang minaliit ka eh.
Yes.
Without actually
Knowing you.
knowing him.
Yep. Sa umpisa, yes. Pero siguro yung guidance niya, yung talagang in-explain niya lahat, yung pinagdadaanan, naintindihan ko yung sitwasyon.
I wasn't able to say, because of what happened, naging lay minister siya.
Yeah.
Na ni sa hinagap, hindi ko maisip na magiging lay minister.
God, I'm
diba?
so happy. And guys, look at the shirt. Pray on it, pray over it, pray through it.
Yes.
Dalawa na ang anak nyo ngayon.
Yes.
Pero ang una nyong anak, may dinaanan kayong pagsubok. That must have tested your marriage.
Tested our marriage and also tested our faith. It was very difficult. Talagang unimaginable. You know, when people ask me, paano mo na-survive yun? I always say it's just by God's grace. Kasi during that time, it was also sudden. It was during the pandemic when it happened. So, Princess was in an online class. And then may lagnat siya. Ang napansin ko lang sa kanya, she was sleeping more than usual. So, during online class, nakatulog siya. So sabi ko, bakit kaya ganito? And then, kasi sobrang daldal nito eh. Isa siyang megaphone na tinubuan ng bata. Ganun siya. And then suddenly, for one whole day, parang hindi ko naririnig yung boses niya. Kasi nga, tulog siya ng tulog. Dinala namin siya sa ER. We got confined and then CT scan. So nung CT scan, sabi ng doctor, Mommy, your daughter has meningoencephalitis. Talagang yung world ko talaga nag-black, lahat. It was unimaginable na I wouldn't wish it even to my worst bashers. Yung nag-bash ng pregnancy at all, hindi ko siya i-wish kasi it was very difficult to handle. And she was in a coma for 3 weeks.
In a coma?
Nakakaawa siya talaga. Wala siyang malay. Nakakabit sa kanya. Tapos hindi siya gumigising.
Ang nung nakatulala lang na kami hindi kami kilala.
Yes, in a coma
Oh
for
my
3 weeks.
Lord.
So, can you
And
just...
pag coma, you're unsure. Babalik ba to?
Yes.
Mamamatay ba to?
Yun yung sinabi ng neuro. Mami ha, we don't know if she will live. If she will live, we don't know if we don't know if she will get to walk again or if she will be blind or anything is possible. Especially her MRI scans showed so much inflammation. So it could be anything eh. Pwede hindi siya makapagsalita. Ang daldal niya.
And mentally, I'm sure sinabi ng doktor.
Yes, yun din ang sinabi niya. And we're not sure if mentally she will still remember you. She might remember, sabi ng doctor, she might remember things of the past. But yung current, baka hindi. So yung stress namin ni Renon was so much. As in talagang, we really didn't know what to do. That was the time that we prayed and we prayed and we prayed and we prayed and we prayed so much more. Wala kaming ibang ginawa kundi magdasal.
Alam mo na yung iisipin mo na sana okay nung kami yung huling tao makaramdam nito dahil ayaw na yung mag-feel ibang magulang.
Sabi nga namin, hindi namin wini-wish mangyari sa kahit sino itong nangyari sa amin kasi sobrang sakit. Sobrang hirap.
Lord, give us a miracle, give us a miracle. Kasi parang ang sinasabi talaga ng doctor is, we're not sure. you just have to pray kasi we're just doctors.
As a mother, what was it like for you every day?
Ang hirap. Isipin mo yung, akala ko nakatulog na ako ng matagal. Yung pala 2 minutes lang yung naglipas. I wake up every single time. Tapos during that time, because it was COVID, ako lang yung pwedeng pumasok sa ICU. And I was the one who saw everything eh. Naakala ko tumatawa siya, pero hindi pala yung tawa. Or, and she celebrated her 8th birthday in the ICU. So, ang hirap niya. It was so difficult. Actually, sumisigaw na nga ako eh. Sumisigaw ko, Lord, hindi ka nakikinig. Hindi mo ako pinapakinggan. Dasal ako ng dasal.
Lord, huwag mo naman siyang kunin.
Actually,
Huwag mo naman po siyang kunin sa amin. Hindi naman po namin kaya. Lord, ikaw nang bahala. Hindi na namin alam eh. Hindi na namin alam. Ikaw na lang mag-drive ng buhay na yan. Parang, sige Lord, offer ko. Kung ano yung dapat, i-offer ko.
And that time when I was shouting that in my mind and I was mouthing it already, that was the time when the doctor said, Mami, hindi namin gusto yung MRI, yung ano niya ha, yung parang heartbeat was so low. Everything was so low. Tapos yun na talaga yung umiiyak na talaga ako ng sobra. And si Ren, he's a 6-footer. Kita mo siya everyday nakaluhod. Tapos everyday gumaganito, Lord, 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 please, Lord, Lord. And ako ang sinasabi ko talaga, Lord, hindi ka nakikinig sa akin eh. Gusto ko lang naman siyang bumalik. I want her to live. I want to take care of her because it took a while for me to get pregnant eh. I just want to be a mother to her. Please give me back my daughter. And my prayer was, Lord, I promise you that when she gets well, I will tell the world that the story of your miracle, that miracles do happen. I'm very active on social media. The only time that I will post is when I will post the miracle that you will give me. The princess will go back to me, not a cell out of place. That was my exact prayer. Lord, not a cell out of place. Wow. Pero it was during the time that I actually surrendered and told God na. So I just held on and then said, Jesus, take the wheel. Full surrender. Ikaw na po. Ikaw na po. Anyway, nothing happens by chance. Lahat ng nangyayari sa buhay natin, mabuti o masama, lahat may dahilan. So ikaw na po ang bahala. Yeah. And then the next day, she started getting better. And in 1 week, we were out of the hospital.
What a miracle!
Really. It was truly a miracle. And, you know, si Princess is graduating this year.
Ay, wow!
O, di ba sa sobrang liit ng hagdan namin, kasya ba kaming dalawa?
Pero guys, kasi these are the weekend homes here in Santa Rosa. A lot of the homes really are this size.
Yes.
Yun talaga. It's
ganun
so cute.
Size niya.
I
Cute
like
size.
it. I like it. It's a cute size.
Oy, did I tell you that I'm a fan of Hello Kitty?
Ay,
so
ang
this
cute,
was
oh.
given by a listener.
You know what touches me? Is you keep the gifts of your
Yes,
listeners.
I
But
do.
ito,
I do.
You're so appreciative.
Sobra.
Look at that.
So appreciative.
Ay, pakita naman natin, guys, ang
Yan.
awards. Wow, KBP.
Yes,
Nanalo na po
Golden
siya ng
Dove.
KBP, Golden Dove.
So yan, yun ang aming
this is your room here.
Yes, our
Nice.
room.
It's very cozy. Pang weekend talaga.
Yes.
So you
At saka,
de-stress here.
And we co-sleep. So even if Princess and Prince, they're big people, and my husband, we still sleep together in one bed.
Oh, I love this.
This is-
Let's show that you have a collection.
This is kay Prince na room.
Ang cute.
Yeah.
So I think
mahilig
it's also why you come here because he likes his toys.
Yes, kasi in the condo, limited ang space. So,
Oo.
yung toys, he just picks yung mga pwede niyang dalhin sa condo that will not take up so much space.
Pero
But the rest are here.
You're so neat, ha?
Hindi, dumating ka kasi. Hindi mo sure kung paano tsura niya nung hindi ka dumating. So, this one naman is, diba, napakasikip po dito eh. Princess Playroom.
Oh, nice. Alam mo, ang laki nga eh. May ganyan pa, oh.
Yan. Come on.
Well, because nga, you love big furniture. So, mahilig po
Yes.
siya sa butterfly.
Mahilig po ako.
Na-notice
Did you
ko
see the
kahit sa
butterfly
labas.
chair sa
I
labas?
saw. Ang ganda nun.
Yan.
Wow,
yan,
hello!
Si Princess nasa pictorial.
Oh,
For
nice.
graduation.
Are you
there.
excited? Nag-graduate na.
Yes.
Wow, look at the collection.
Alam mo ang tawag dyan, Karen?
Yeah.
Sugat ng kabataan.
Oo.
Wala akong masyadong
Kasi,
toys growing up.
well, ang
pero
dami.
Sobra. Kasi nga si Princess, she's really... Kaya imagine when she got sick, talagang seeing all these, tapos
Yeah.
not knowing what to do with them.
Dear, ang lalaki nung kanyang, Frozen. Ay, oh my God!
From my small business.
Wait, may negosyo ka na? May negosyo ka na?
So this is something that we bought in Bangkok recently.
This is so cute.
A car pendant.
And how much do you sell this?
How much, babe? 1.3.
Ang cute niya, ha?
Depends kasi sa design eh.
Ayan, bata pa lang negosyante na. Paano ka ba naging DJ?
Ay, naku, dahil
Ano
sa
ang-
love. Ayan na naman ako sa love.
O, tapos,
Nasa-scam lagi sa pag-ibig.
Na-in love ka, pero paano ka napasok sa radyo?
Na-in love ako sa kanya. So, bago pa na-ghost, yung mga na-ghost ng mga artista nitong recently, ako yung unang na-ghost. So, ginost ako nitong guy na to. Friday, magkasama pa kami. Biglang Saturday, wala. Sunday, wala. Isang buong linggo, wala. So, ano to? Anyways, eventually I found out that he had a girlfriend, mga ganyan, the girlfriend came from Japan, mga ganong story. So, ang eksena ko, I was very religious eh. So, I went to the Adoration Chapel. Sabi ko, Lord! Grabe ka sa akin! Wala ko ibang ginawa kundi mag-aral! Feeling ko nung time na hindi na nga ako maganda. Payatot pa ako, so hindi pa ako mabait, hindi pa ako matalino. So dapat doon ako dapat mabait ka girl, tas dapat matalino ka girl. Dapat tulungan mo yung mga magulang mo girl, ganyan. So I was that student. Lord, kung kabaitan rin lang, feeling ko may award ako dyan. Kung pagiging masunurin sa magulang, feeling ko ako na yan. Kung pagiging religious, eto na, active naman ako sa church. So bakit ako ginost? Ganyan. So, and I had parang compromise eh. Sabi ko sa kanya, Lord, ganito, para hindi ka mabawasan ng disipulo, pwede bang i-pull out mo ko sa kung nasan man ako? I was working in a bank eh. And give me an environment which is totally different from where I am now para maka-move on ako.
Wow.
Ganon. So
So,
sabi ko,
una, ghoster. Pangalawa, naging kirida ka, hindi mo alam. Grabe. Okay.
ay, nasabi ko na ba yung inutangan ako tapos hindi na ako binayaran kasi hiningin ako ng wheelchair? May mga ganon akong love scam.
What?
May ganon ako.
Grabe, ang
before
lalaki.
I found Ren.
Oo.
Pag nagmahal ako noon, hindi na ako masyado nag-iisip, o kahit sino, basta pogi, okay na yan. O kaya mukha namang mabait, okay na yun. Pero if you think highly of yourself, ile-level up mo yung sarili mo, mag-iisip ka na,
Oo. You deserve to be treated well.
Correct, 'di ba? Kasi dati ako pa, para lang mag-date kami, ako pa mag-withdraw para ano. Ako pa minsan naghahatid sa bahay. Yung, ito lang yung hinahatid ko. Pero Lord, sorry pero sumalangit nawa ang kanyang, he died eh. Anyways, hinahatid ko siya, hindi niya pala yun bahay. Yung totoo pala ang kasabihan na kapag ka daw matalino ka, bobo ka sa pag-ibig.
Pero grabe ang storya mo. You can write a book.
Yes! You know, yan ang...
On love scams.
I know! Yan yung goal ko this year. Sana makasulat ako ng book.
Do you have a Bible verse
Yes.
that you hold close to your heart?
Of course, madami. Pero ang always is Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And that's sa relationship namin ni Ren, 'di ba? It was the right time. Sa pagdadasal ko, sa pagdala ni Lord sa akin sa Love Radio, without me even planning for it, because it is time. So, laging ganun. Kaya nga, alam mo...
And yung healing ng anak mo.
Yung healing ng anak ko, it came at the perfect time. Everything comes in God's perfect time. So, that's my favorite verse. Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen.